What's up everyone, Darcblade here with another episode in my Preparing for Destiny series, where we take a look at some of the common questions prior to Destiny's launch. Now in this episode, I'm going to be asking and answering what trophies and achievements are there in Destiny. Now originally the information I'm going to give in this video might already be known to you, as the trophy and achievement list was revealed back in June. But I'm going to put a spin on it and talk about how difficult each trophy / achievement will be to obtain. Now from this point I'm probably going to refer to each achievement and trophy just as a trophy, because, well, I'm used to talking in PlayStation terms. But this does apply for both trophies for the PlayStation and achievements for the Xbox. Now the first trophy is Change of Heart. This is to reverse a decision you made in an upgrade grid. Now when you upgrade weapons, you have a chance to, well, reverse your decisions, and by doing this should grant you this trophy. Not too difficult at all. Next is Shipwright. This is to rebuild a jump ship. I believe this is story based and can't be missed at all. Next is Lucky Sevens. This is to attain a Grimoire score of 777. The Grimoire is like a card collection of information you get from the game. You can view your Grimoire collection on the Bungie website. This one shouldn't be too hard to obtain, depending on how many actual Grimoire cards there are. I mean, if 777 is the maximum, then it could be tougher than you think. But we'll see. Next is Decryptologist. This is to decrypt 25 engrams. This shouldn't be too hard at all, as these are dropped quite often during your gameplay. Next is Use of Weapons, and that's to dismantle 50 pieces of armor or weaponry. Again, this shouldn't be too hard at all and should come to you in time. Next follows the Life Exotic. This is to obtain and equip a piece of exotic gear. Now this could be debatable to how difficult it is to get. I mean, it all depends on the drop rate of exotic gear. Exotic gear being the highest tier of gear there is in the game. But with enough play, I'm sure you'll get it in time. Next is a new steed. This is to obtain and equip a new personal vehicle. To be honest, this shouldn't be too hard at all. Next is Suited for War. This is to have all your weaponry and armor slots legendary level or exotic. This should come in time. It's going to take a long time to farm probably, this one, but overall it shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, it's just going to be a matter of time for this trophy. The next four trophies are all very similar to one another. You have Bane of the Emperor, Bane of the Kell, Bane of the Dead, and Bane of the Machines. Basically, to do these trophies you have to kill 25 Cabal with precision shots in one mission without dying, 25 Fallen with precision shots in one mission without dying, 25 Hive with precision shots in one mission without dying, and kill 25 Vex with precision shots in one mission without dying. So they're all very similar. These ones shouldn't be too difficult to achieve, as long as you're capable of getting precision shots, which are pretty much headshots. On top of this, you need to be cautious with your life, as dying will prevent you from getting these trophies. Also, I can't see these being too hard, as a lot of the bounties kind of tie in with this theme of getting a certain amount of precision kills or getting a certain amount of kills without dying, so I assume these will be gotten in time. The next trophy is Blink of an Eye. Basically, this is to kill 5 enemies in 3 seconds. To be honest, this shouldn't be too hard at all, as long as we're able to use explosives to get this achievement. Using grenades or special abilities like the Titan's Fist of Havoc should easily allow you to get this trophy. Next is Valorous, and that is to earn the maximum weekly Vanguard score. Now in a previous video I explained what Vanguard marks are, and this applies to that. Basically, you can earn a maximum of, I think, 100 Vanguard marks a week. This is simply by taking part in high-level strike missions, public events, and so on. If you want more information on the Vanguard marks, I'll leave a link down in the description below for you to check it out. This trophy could prove annoying, as it can be quite time-consuming. The next trophy is Notorious, and this is to earn the maximum weekly Crucible score. Similar to the previous trophy, Valorous, you need to earn the maximum weekly Crucible score. Basically, Crucible marks, again, was explained in a previous video. You can earn a maximum of about 100 a week. Again, this trophy is probably going to be more time consuming than anything. The next trophy is Public Defender, and that is to earn the highest tier of completion in 10 public events. Most of the time during the beta, when a public event occurred, if the public event was completed fairly competently, you would earn a gold tier, which I believe is the highest tier. So I assume you have to do this 10 times in 10 public events. Not too hard, especially once you've got higher gear and equipment. The next trophy is Finders Keepers, and this is to assist in capturing 50 capture points in control. For those of you Call of Duty players out there, think of it as domination, and basically you're just capturing the flags scattered around the PvP maps. Not too difficult at all in my opinion. Next is Relic Hunter, and that is to assist in capturing 20 capture points in Salvage. Again, this is a multiplayer PvP based mode. I must confess I haven't played Salvage yet as it wasn't part of the beta, so I'm unsure how difficult this one will be. But as it's assisting, I doubt it will be that hard. The next 3 trophies are all very similar. There's Hunter Killer, Giant Slayer and Witch Hunt. And that is basically to kill 100 Hunters in PvP, 100 Titans in PvP and 100 Warlocks in PvP. This is pretty straightforward as you don't have to do it during one match, which means that you will get all 3 of these trophies in time, as long as you partake in Destiny's PvP. The next trophy is Ask Questions Later, and that is to earn the first strike kill in PvP. At the time of making this video, I am unsure if they mean strike kill as in first melee kill, or strike kill as in the first kill of the match. But either way, I can see this being down to luck a little bit more than anything. So, best of luck with this trophy. The next trophy is Excessive Force, and that is to register 25 kills in a PvP match with heavy weapons. I assume again this is over time, as it doesn't say it's actually during one match or a set amount of matches. The only thing difficult about this is you have to be kind of lucky to actually grab the heavy ammo that appears on the PvP maps first. If you are able to get them, then getting kills with your heavy weapons isn't too difficult. The next trophy is Triple Play, and that is to kill a Hunter, Titan and Warlock without dying in a PvP match. This can be tricky, as you have to rely a little bit on luck when it comes to opponents you're facing. The only tip I could probably give with this is to play cautiously, and probably play a long range game rather than getting up close and personal with opponents. Overall, this trophy requires a little bit of luck and skill. The next trophy is Raider, and that is to complete a raid. For anyone who doesn't know yet, raids are endgame material. They're basically the endgame for PvE. Again, at the time of this video, I'm not sure how difficult raids will be, but I'm sure in time, or if you're able to get into a clan or play with a decent group of players, you'll be able to complete the raids. The next trophy is Raiding Party. This is to complete a raid with a full fire team consisting of only your clan members. So basically you need a team all in the same clan. This could probably prove a little bit difficult for some players, especially those who don't like to play in clans. At the time of this video, again, joining a clan is a little bit difficult as you have to go onto the Bungie website and join clans that way. But I'm sure with enough communication, research and just browsing around on forums, you'll be able to find a clan to join and complete this trophy. Next is Epic Raider. This is to complete a raid on hard difficulty. Now, if I thought that Raider trophy, just completing a raid, was going to be hard, then Epic Raider is going to be a lot more difficult. The next trophy is Inspector, and that is to simply inspect another player. Nothing too hard about this at all. You'll probably do it as soon as you get into the game. One of the most easiest trophies on this list in my opinion. The next trophy is Vanguard Honor, and that is to attain a Vanguard rank 3. Basically in Destiny there are various factions, and there is a Vanguard faction. As you play through the game you can gain reputation with these factions, and you have to get your reputation up to a maximum of rank 3 with the Vanguard faction. This will be time consuming more than anything, but it's probably worth doing as the Vanguard do sell some of the best PvE gear in the game. The next trophy is A Friend Indeed, and that is to resurrect 5 fallen players. This one it won't be too difficult at all, as people do get careless and die a lot. So you'll easily be able to get this trophy if you take the time out to resurrect fallen players. The next trophy is Rising Vanguard. This is to complete a strike mission. The strike missions in Destiny are basically like 3-man dungeons, and as they have some of the best loot in them, will be often tackled by players, so this trophy should be gotten by most players out there. Next is Strength of the Pack. This is to complete a strike mission with a full fire team consisting of only your clan members. Now, unlike the raiding one where you need a raid full of clan members, which is 6 people, this requires only 3, so it should be a lot more simpler, as long as you're able to join a clan. The next trophy is Flawless Striker. This is to complete a strike mission without anyone in the fire team dying. Now this one can be a lot more trickier than it sounds. It really does require a group of competent players in order to get this one. However, if you're playing with a team of clan members and communicating, it shouldn't be too hard. The next trophy is Ghost Hunter, and that is to discover 50 dead ghosts. Basically, this is like the collection trophy for Destiny. It won't be too hard as long as you've got some help in the form of a guide or maybe following someone on YouTube. The only annoying thing is it could be a little bit time consuming. The next trophy is Dragon Slayer, and that is to kill a champion of the dark. Now, at the time of this video, I'm not 100% sure what a champion of the dark is. I assume it means it's either a raid boss or a high level opponent you have to take down while exploring. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, and this could be more trickier than it sounds. But we'll see when the game comes out to how difficult Dragon Slayer is. The next trophy is Hunter Mastery, and this is to fully upgrade a Hunter subclass. This basically means maxing out a Hunter, leveling up to the highest level. Not hard, but time consuming. Next is Titan Mastery, very similar to Hunter Mastery, basically fully upgrading a Titan subclass. The next, like the previous two, is Warlock Mastery, fully upgrade a Warlock subclass. Time consuming again. The next one is Packing Heat. Basically, this is to fully upgrade an exotic weapon. Like I said, the exotic weapons are the highest tier of weaponry in the game, so it might take a bit of time before you actually get one. Once you actually have the exotic weapon in your possession, then you can start upgrading it. This will take time again. The last trophy and achievement we've been given is Fully Weaponized, and this is to fully upgrade a legendary weapon. This won't be as hard as upgrading an exotic weapon, as legendary weapons are a lot easier to get, but again it could be quite time consuming. So there we have, that's all the trophies and achievements in Destiny. Now, Bungie have not given us the actual value of these trophies and achievements yet, but as the game is out in a few days, you'll easily be able to look up what the value of each of these trophies and achievements are. Overall, the list is not too hard, to be honest. The only difficult ones, in my opinion, what are going to be hard for me personally, are completing the raid in a clan group, because I do have other work, and trying to play with a lot of my friends who are over in the States is quite difficult being in the UK, as the time differences can cause an issue, but I'm sure I'll be able to get it in time. The other trophies I can see aren't so much tough, just time consuming. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think is going to be the toughest trophies in Destiny, so leave a comment down below. So anyway, I've been Darcblade, bringing you a video about the trophy and achievements as we prepare for Destiny. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.